Hey Nacogdoches, welcome to this edition of Jack Talk. I'm your host, Teray McCoy, and today on the show we will look at how SFA gives parents the opportunity to experience the college life with their children on campus, learn information about knowing your HIV status, and look at some of the popular video games this fall. All this today on Jack Talk. Hi, I'm your host, Teray McCoy. Most college students miss home and their parents. So here at SFA, we have an event that brings the students and parents together for a day of fun. Today, RHA President Nicole Frank will be here to tell us more. How you doing today, Nicole?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm fine. So you are the president of Parents Day.
I'm the president of the Residence Hall Association, and we are responsible for putting on Parents' Day.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Parents Day.
Well, it's an annual event, and it gives parents and family members and friends an opportunity to come to SFA and see what their students are doing, basically.
Okay, so you said it's annual.
Mhm.
So how do y'all choose which day y'all gonna do it?
It's usually the last Saturday in September. So this year it fell on the 28th, so it was just this past Saturday.
Okay, can you volunteer?
Yeah, we ask for as many volunteers as we can. It's a really big day. It's all hands on deck, and we had a lot of really, really great volunteers this year, and they helped out a lot. So
I can only imagine how busy it is for you guys.
Mhm.
So what is the process like to volunteer? How can you become a volunteer?
Well, we have a bunch of different committees in the Parents' Day process, and we also have a volunteer committee chair. And this year it was, we had two co-chairs, and they were responsible for getting volunteers and keeping them informed and letting them know when to show up, and just basically the liaison between all the information and the volunteers. And we had a Facebook page, and we had meetings and sign-ups and stuff like that. So
What's the Facebook page?
it's really long. I totally just forgot it. It was Parents' Day, or RHA Parents' Day 2013 : volunteers. I believe that's what
Okay,
it was.
you mentioned committees.
Mhm.
What all different committees do you guys have?
Well, we have, let's see, we have a welcome ceremony committee, a volunteer committee, events committee, and there's a couple other ones that are really good, that help out a lot with Parents' Day.
So all of those committees is what basically puts on Parents' Day?
Mhm.
That's good. I mean, it kind of separates them into groups so it won't all be on just like
Just one person.
one group of
Yeah.
people. That's good. So how many different activities are there for Parents' Day?
There's quite a lot, actually. In the morning, we have more faculty and administration focused programs. You can come, there's the Coffee with the Administration, where you can meet some of the deans and the administration of SFA. And then there's the welcome ceremony, where we have some of the regents, the Board of Regents come, and the president himself, Dr. Baker Patillo, comes and he speaks. And it's just kind of like all the bigwigs in one area, and it's a really big thing. And then in the afternoon, it's more like focused on spending time with your student. So we have things going on downtown and throughout the university and just kind of everywhere, and it's more on your own type programs. And then at the end of the day, we all come together for a spirit rally right before the football game, where we go and do, RHA actually led Jack's Charge this year.
Oh, okay.
So, and then we all went to the football game. So it was fun.
Well, let's look at the footage that you guys have.
You would think this was an ordinary Saturday morning on the SFA campus. But this was the one weekend parents were allowed to visit their college students as they have now adjusted to the college lifestyle.
Okay, so I
RHA
understand that you guys
presented
had
Parents' Day
a dorm
weekend.
competition. Okay, so tell us about the dorm competition that you guys had.
Well, basically, all the hall councils and all the CAs and all the residents got together, and they had an opportunity to decorate their lobbies, and they could put on activities or kind of games for the parents that come by to take a look at the rooms and things like that.
That
So,
sounds fun. How long did it take? Did y'all give them like a certain date to have everything decorated by?
well, we just told them to kind of be ready by Saturday morning for early parents and stuff like that. So, a lot of them will start decorating a little bit throughout the week, and it's supposed to go along with the theme of this year and everything. We had a really, really good turnout. They were really great this year.
So y'all had good feedback. Do y'all ever get like have surveys so people can tell y'all exactly how they felt about it or what it did for them and their family?
Yeah, we put out a survey, and every parent that comes gets a registration booklet and all of the information. And we put a survey in there, and we told them to go online and offer all the feedback and everything like that. So once we start getting all the feedback and we go look through everything, we'll know exactly what we need to improve on for next year and how well we did this year. So.
Okay. So have you ever personally participated in Parents' Day?
Yeah, last year I was also on the executive board for RHA, and my parents weren't able to come down last year, but they were able to come down this year, which
That was fun for you.
It was really special. They got to sit in the front row while I gave my opening speech, and they got to meet, Dr. Bertillo and everything like that, and see basically what I had been doing and what we had all been doing.
So tell me what other events, as we wrap up, that RHA have coming up.
Well, the fall is very, very busy for us. We do participate in the Homecoming Spirit organization competition, so we're getting ready for that. And we put on our annual Fall Fest, which is open to students of SFA and the community, and it's like our Halloween carnival program.
Okay.
That'll be on, I believe it's the 30th of October, and then in November we're doing our holiday extravaganza program. And I'm sorry, it's in December this year.
Okay.
And it's going to be where we light up the whole campus, and Dr. Patillo comes and talks, and we have cookies and stuff with Santa. It's great.
Okay. Thank you for joining us today, Nicole.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Do you know your HIV status? Up next, learn why it's important that you do and what you can do to get it done for free. Up next on Jack Talk. Hello and welcome back to Jack Talk. I'm your host, Teray. HIV is known to be a widespread disease all over America. Today we have Mr. Gary Roberts here to give us information about HIV and where college students can get it done. Thank you again for joining us today, Mr. Gary.
Glad to be here.
How are you?
I can't complain. Can't complain.
So you guys had an HIV event.
Yes, we had it this past Friday. It was National Men's HIV Awareness Day. So we had free testing at Pecan Park across the street from the Memorial Fields.
It was National Men's?
National Men, gay men as well.
Okay.
But men.
So about how many people came to the event?
We had probably about 50 to 60 people that came.
That's a good turnout.
And we had a pretty good turnout. So we're just encouraging people to get tested.
How long did it last?
We were there it was an all-day event. We left about 5:30 because the people kind
And
of
y'all
slacked.
got there around what time?
12. Well, we actually got there at 10, so.
Saturday? Did it rain?
No, Friday. Last
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. So was this for anybody or was it just for men?
Just for men, but anybody could, we did test females.
Y'all did test females?
Yes.
So I have a few questions about HIV, of course.
Sure.
How often should people get tested?
Well, it depends on how sexually active they are. If they're in a monogamous relationship, it's important that everybody know their status, including their partners. If you're having a lot of multiple sex partners, it's important that you get tested at least every 3 months with unprotected sex. Every 3 to 6 months, if you're not very active, at least once a year.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Why is it good that people get tested? Or why is it very important? I'm not going to say good. Why is it very important that people get tested?
Well, it's important for everyone to know their status. The CDC has recommended that everyone between the ages of 13 and 64 get tested, regardless of their status.
13?
13.
Wow, that's pretty young.
Yes, it is.
So for the event, did you guys get the results that you guys were looking for as far as the turnout?
Well, we got a good turnout. We were looking for more people to come out for us in the MSM community, which is men who have sex with other men, but we had a pretty good turnout overall.
Okay, was this y'all first time doing this?
Oh no, we do it quite a bit. Now we test a lot of, we have a lot of testing events around SFA.
So about how many times a year or semester do you guys do testing events?
Oh, quite a few. Matter of fact, we're going to have one on the 3rd. It'll be us up here. Fraternity has asked us to come up and test from 11 to 2 in the student center.
Okay, so y'all do it quite frequently.
Yes.
And is it always free?
Yes, it's free. You get your results back. We do rapid testing. We also provide 2-week testing, which your results come back in 2 weeks.
Do you guys only do HIV testing?
No, we do HIV and syphilis, and we also provide free pregnancy testing.
So with syphilis, how often do you think you should get tested for that?
We try to test everybody when we test them for HIV. We draw one time and test for both of those.
Okay. And you said it's free?
It's just free.
So you don't have to have insurance?
You don't have to have any insurance or nothing. We just want you to come and know your status.
Is it anonymous?
It is anonymous. It can be anonymous, but we do have to get information just in case something happens. But more than likely, we're not going to be. We're bound by HIPAA law, so we can't really divulge confidentiality.
So, where are you guys located at?
Our address is 1407 East Main Street here in Nacogdoches.
Where is that
That
close
is
to?
on the east side of town.
On the east side of town, like by...
Yes, that's going toward St. Augustine, heading east. If you go downtown, take a right, take a left on 21 East, go through town, go up the hill, and we're the office on your left. It's the Dr. Wilbur Brown Jr. Health Center.
Okay, so you did say you guys are a men's organization, right?
Well, men and women.
Men and women?
Yeah, we test for men and women.
So as far as you guys turn out, do you get a lot of college students?
Yes, we do. We have a lot of college students who come in and walk in our office.
Do it be mostly men, mostly women?
Both.
Both?
Yes.
Do you guys get a lot of people around Nacogdoches also?
Yes, we do. We cover 12 counties, and that all around, Deep East Texas.
And you did say anybody is able to come to the event, right?
Yes.
So overall, how do you personally feel like the event went?
It went well. Like I said, the objective is to try to get people tested, and that's what it's all about.
So overall, you feel like it was positive?
Yes.
And when did you say the next time you guys will be doing a free
We're going to
event?
be on the SFA clinic, SFA campus, the 3rd, which is actually this Thursday.
This coming up Thursday?
This coming up Thursday from 11 to 2.
How would someone get in contact with you guys?
You can contact our office at 936-569-8240.
Can you repeat that slower?
Okay, 936-569-8240.
And is that for the people that's trying to get it, like certain organizations, or is that for anyone that want to get contacted?
For anyone.
And as far as an organization, if they wanted to get you guys out, do they have to pay you guys to come out?
No, they don't. It's a free service. We don't charge for anything we do.
And what else would they have to do? Do they have to like have it set up for you guys?
We just have to try to have the area for confidentiality.
So y'all, do y'all do an HIV and AIDS for December also?
Yes, we're doing it's World AIDS Day in December, December 1st, and we're going to be doing a big testing event for that as well.
And how long have you guys been doing these events?
Oh, we've been around for this is our 22nd year.
22nd? How long have you been with them?
Oh, I've been with them almost 10 years.
That is a long time.
A
Do you
long
personally
time.
enjoy it?
I love it. Some areas I love. When you have to sit down and tell somebody that they're HIV positive, that's something
That's the
don't-
hard part. I
Right.
can only, that was my next question actually. Do you guys have to personally prepare for that?
Yes, we do.
Do y'all get like a special training for it?
Yeah, we
or
have
like-
special training. We go to Austin at least twice a year for updates and such like that.
I know that's kind of like, I don't want to say this just like telling someone that one of their family members died, but it's harsh news just like
It's very
that.
hard, but like I said, due to advancements in meds, people are living a lot long, but that does not minimize the danger of this disease.
It doesn't. Do you guys also offer counseling after
Yes.
you tell them that?
Yes, we do. We also offer them client services. Because we definitely want to get them linked into care.
Okay. So what inspired you to start this? You said you've been with them 10 years?
Yes, I've been with them 10 years. And
What made you want to personally do that?
because I love people. And this was an opportunity for me to help people, really try to protect themselves more about this disease. It's been around for 30 years, but
30
yet
years.
still people are getting infected
Yeah.
with HIV.
Well, I personally would like to thank you for joining us today and inform the community about this because it's something very important that we all need.
Yes, we do.
So I will try my best to keep the campus aware of this. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Are you guys a big gamer? Well, on a lighter note, find out about video games that drop this fall up next on Jack Talk.
Hi, and thanks for joining us again. I'm your host, Ashlo Turner. Video game systems have evolved over years, from Nintendo 64 to Super Mario and the first PlayStation. Video games and even the actual graphics are better and more enjoyable now than ever before. It seems like this year, with so many new releases for fun games such as Grand Theft Auto 5, the pastime of playing video games and being competitive isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Joining me now is video gamer Bradley Wilderness. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. So thank you for joining us.
Oh, no problem.
So what made you start playing video games?
Well, growing up, I had an older cousin. I didn't have an older brother, so he was pretty much my older brother at the time, and he played video games a lot. So I kind of just followed him and played all the, Nintendo, Sega, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, those kind of things. So I just kind of just grew up into it.
Okay, so what's some of your favorite games to play?
Well, my favorite game, I'm a sports person as well, so I play a lot of sports games. So Madden, NBA 2K. It used to be NBA Live, but they kind of downgraded a little bit. I'll dabble into FIFA or any kind of, maybe even a card game. Some people don't consider that a sport, but I kind of do.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this. How do you feel about female gamers? Because I'm a gamer myself, but I'm not a sports gamer. Like, I'm a Kinect player, but how do you feel about female gamers?
Let me think of the proper way to answer this. It's very attractive. Let's put it that way. It's attractive for a female gamer because, a guy likes somebody that they can relate to. So, you get a female gamer to come in there and game with you, if they beat you, that might be a whole nother story. But you actually can bond with the person through with your girl or male through a video game.
Yes, I like the fact that now video game systems have opened their demographics to females and families, like with the games for like Kinect on Xbox 360. And like you say, you do find it attractive. So ladies out there, it may be something that y'all might want to think about, getting a video game to play with your man, whatever. But what about do you think guys should let females win?
Sometimes males let females win, but at the same time, if a male would lose, that'll be their excuse, so to speak. But oftentimes, we'll kind of put them on I know with Madden for sure, you can have you put yourself on all Madden, and you can put you put your opponent on rookie, so it'll kind of level out the playing field. So I don't think you should let them win. At least make them feel like they're doing something. But other than that, just go ahead and whoop their tail.
Okay, now speaking of Madden, do you know why they jumped to Madden 25? Because the last one I played was Madden 12, and obviously it's not Madden 25.
Yeah,
so
it just so happened to be their 25th anniversary of the Madden video game. So yeah, they decided to jump up and try to make it special. I would rather keep it at Madden 14, but they decided to jump to 25.
Okay. Now, why do you think people get every the new releases? Like this game, like Madden and the 2Ks, they come out every year. What makes a gamer go out and get it every single year it come out?
The fact that they change up little small things, like I can be for sure about the 2K game. With 2K, they changed like a lot of stuff, like say the blocking mechanism. Like on 2K13, you can't block a dunk at all. But when it comes to 2K14, they now give you that ability.
Yeah, which just came out today.
Yeah, it just came out either last night, yeah, probably today. You can go ahead and just say that. But like, it's a lot of fixing that they would try to do from year to year. Ultimately, like yeah, it's the same type game. Like the buttons will stay the same, but they also try to just fix a certain little tweak and say it's totally different.
Okay. Speaking of Madden, we just talked about Madden.
Okay.
But sorry. But speaking of Madden, and you was talking about putting the rookies on the new players on that. Do Madden have anything with Connect? As far as like, because we're both Xbox 360 players, so do they have any Connect features?
Yes, they do. The thing with the Connect, like they want you to try to get in the mindset of a quarterback or maybe even a coach. So what they would do is you can change you can audible or do a hot route or change the defense, stuff like that, just by talking to the Connect. You can say, all right, I want Andre Johnson to do a slant. And the Connect will pick it up and tell Andre to do a slant, and it's already there. Okay.
So now let's compose a top 5 to 10 list of must-have games for your game console. So we already know Madden 25.
Okay, I'll put that at number 1.
We'll say Madden 14, which they have my question about Madden. Well, I'm sorry, 2K14. They have LeBron James on the cover. And I heard whoever is on the cover, they're going to do bad on the next season. How true is that? Do you believe in that?
Well, oftentimes I believe it, but like sometimes people overcome it, and when they do, it kind of kind of breaks up the curse a little bit. So this year with LeBron being on it, LeBron's really one of the best players in the game. I don't see him having a tough season.
Okay. So we have Madden, we have 2K. Grand Theft Auto 5. I have it at home in Houston waiting on me to play. Now, what about, do you have a desire to play it? Because a lot of people a lot of people have been talking about it. It's been very crazy on the social network. So what's your desire on playing it?
Yeah, I want to play it, and I unfortunately I just don't have the money to get it. But yeah, I would really, really want to play the game because, it kind of simulates. Like, okay, pretty much, like, it does stuff that you can't do in real life or what you're not supposed to do in real life. So you can go ahead and use that as like a simulation, like, oh, yeah, like somebody made me mad. Okay, I'm going to go get this person right now. That type of thing,
Yeah.
like not going out and doing it in person. So that's why I feel like, okay, I can handle this kind of game.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining us today
All right,
and
no
talking
problem.
about games. I hope that we get to play against each other, especially on Dance Central. I know you're a Dance Central fan, and
Maybe
I
one
love to
day.
dance on Connect. So we're gonna have our little competition,
All
and I'm
right.
gonna beat you.
Maybe one day.
And maybe I can catch you on Madden. I'm not a big sports player, but I'm gonna get my skills up. But well, that's all the time we have today for you on Jack Talk. Join us next time on Jack Talk.